Hello, everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Feature Friday. Today, we welcome former Rising Stars football camper, PA All-State running back, and Pitt Panther upcoming freshman, Juelz Goff. Nice to meet you today. How you doing?
Hey, nice to meet you. I'm doing good.
And can you tell us a little bit about yourself, where you grew up and where your passion started for football?
Um, I grew up in the York, Pennsylvania area. Always just growing up, seeing my older brothers play football, and just at a young age, my dad he installed football in us. He used to take us out in the backyard and just show us drills, take us inside, show us Barry Sanders highlights, which made us all Lions fans. Yeah, that's where it all really started.
That's awesome. And so it seems like football is a big part of your life. And growing up, you obviously played on different teams and everything. Can you tell us the teams you did play on?
First, my first ever team that I played for was the Yorktown Patriots. And then I finished off my last year at the Junior Panthers. Yeah, it was real fun at the Patriots. Every year I say we won the championship like 5 times back to back. And
That's
it was real fun. Like it was a real brotherhood, and I still have contact with some of those guys even to this day. And yeah.
That's an accomplishment, but I mean, a big part about sports too, it's not only just playing the sport, but it's also building those connections and learning the fundamentals.
Mhm.
So when you did attend our camps at Rising Stars Football Academy, going into your high school year, what helped you the most and what did you like about the camp?
I just say like the organization, it was real like put together, and it kind of gave like younger guys like a general idea of what they'll be walking into like for college, and just like getting adjusted from middle school to like high school ball. Like it's going to be a different level of play, and it's just going to be like a lot faster, and then like the intensity. So that was
Yep.
a good preparation.
Yep. I think you hit the nail on the head right there. The adjustment going, like transitioning, like everyone's still growing, figuring out where they're supposed to play on the field. I think that's a good point to point out that you need to understand where you fit in as your role, but just how you're going to grow from that and become the best player on the field.
Right.
And at our camp too, we would have two practices a day, workouts, a full camp schedule during the day, and I understand that can be tough. Did you ever attend any other camps that included a schedule like ours that had also the student athlete focus development, academics, leaderships, and skills in the classroom?
I don't think I attended a camp that was like a Rising Stars camp, like as far as like coming up. I feel like the camp just really put us in a position to learn what it takes to play at the next level, and like understand how serious it is, just coming from having fun with football to actually understanding that it is a business and it gets serious like as it goes on. So I don't think I attended a camp that like helped me prepare like that camp did. So.
Right. And that's awesome. And can you elaborate too? How important is it to focus on academics while being a student athlete?
Well, like in order to be a student athlete, in order to even lace up to get on the field, you have to take care of everything in the classroom. So it starts in the classroom. They don't want guys that are going to be messing around. So just staying focused and being like real locked in on what you got to do in the classroom. And I think that's what's going to help you. And then on the field, everything else takes care of itself.
I couldn't have said it better myself. Do you think that our student athlete development and workshops, the guest speakers that got to come in, the previous guys who came back and talked to the rising stars at these camps help prepare you for high school and now your collegiate endeavors?
I remember think it was the last day or the second to last day, we had like a guest speaker come in, and he just talked about his son and the process of like how everything went on. And it just helped me realize how serious like football was, and like it's not just having fun and just going out and making a play, you know. It actually gets real serious. You got to take school serious. You got to take the workout serious, because if not, they're gonna find someone else, and it's gonna be easy to do that. So you get locked in, you do what you need to do, and then you have your job, or someone else is gonna take it. You know.
Right. That's so accurate. And being a former student athlete myself, I totally understand that your coaches can say something, your parents can say something, but when you hear something from someone else or a guest speaker or just someone who's been through the process, it means more in the long run.
Mhm.
And what are some of your goals this upcoming season on the field and in the classroom at Pitt?
So I'm gonna start with the academics because school always comes first. So we have like this little board, and it's like a 3.0 plus for the GPAs, our student athletes, and I think I want to make that for my first semester. Given that I'm a mid-year freshman, I want to get to 3.0 and above. And for on the field, I just want to be able to like display my talent like first and I don't know what I want to do as far as like accomplishments, but I just want to be able to show my talents with the opportunity that I'm given. So
I think that's a good mind space to be in. Like the goals will come over time on the field too, but as long as you set realistic expectations and there's nothing you can't do to not accomplish it. And
right.
going through the camp, football being a big part of your life, what's one big piece of advice you could give the future campers of Rising Stars Football Academy?
Um, really it's just like when you come from like middle school, as I said, just like just used to having so much fun and you realize how serious it is and you just ask yourself like, is this really for me? And I think if you really want it bad enough, you'll go and get it. And I just think that camp itself, going into high school, just changed my perspective, just not only on football, but just like having a mindset of like wanting to be better. And like when it does get tough, like how will you make the adjustment? Going into high school, how are you going to make the adjustment? Going into college, how are you going to make the adjustments? So I feel like it's all based off of like who you are as a person and like what will you do when it gets tough.
I think that's a great piece of advice. I hope all the campers watching this, parents, take it, run with it because that's what you did. And you are about to play at an elite level that not everybody's able to be a Division I athlete. So I think you've set yourself up for success and I wish you nothing but the best in your endeavors at Pitt. It was great talking with you today and best of luck on the field. Can't wait to watch you kill it.
Thank you. And if you're a young guy coming up, just make sure you attend that Rising Stars camp. I mean, it changed my perspective and look where it got me. So,
Best of luck. Thank you again so much. And tune back in for another Feature Friday in the future.
yeah, no problem. Thank you.